ABC 17 News at 5 on KMIZ starts now.
Governor Mike Parson promised a historic plan to make I-70 bigger and pay state workers more. Thank you for joining us at 5. I'm Marissa Hollowed. We showed you his State of the State address live just an hour ago, and right now we have live team coverage in the state capitol with ABC 17 News anchor Lucas Geisler and Hannah Falcon. Let's start tonight with Lucas. Now, Lucas, Boone County is one of those spots that could get another lane on I-70.
Marissa, people have been talking about expanding I-70 for years now and the different ways that folks might get it done. So today, Governor Mike Parson gave his idea on how to get it done. That involves spending $859 million of the state budget to make 3 sections of I-70 bigger. Now, one of them is in Boone County. That goes from the Midway exit stretching east to the Route Z exit. The other 2 spots would be in the St. Louis and Kansas City suburbs. Now, we've heard other plans already to try and expand I-70. One state senator wants to set aside 2% of the budget every year for a decade to make I-70 a 4-lane road. Now, Parson says he hopes his plan will make the road safer and solve congestion on I-70, and he says now is as good a time as any to make it happen.
Not only are we concerned for the motor safety, these inefficiencies are costly to our state's economy, and we must invest to improve I-70. For those who say we can't afford it, I say we cannot afford not to.
Now, transportation safety is I talked to newly elected Representative Mark Alford today, who is in the state capitol visiting the area for the speech, and he says transportation, that's going to be a big priority for him and other federal lawmakers looking at what state lawmakers do here.
We need to make improvements to our transportation system, and I'm confident that the state is going to step up and make that happen.
It's also something House Democrats today said that they're on board with, as well as these funding for transportation. And that safety is a big priority, not just on the roads, but also on the rails. ABC 17's Hannah Falcon joins us here in the state capitol, breaking down the governor's safety plan for railroads. And Hannah, this is a new item for the state budget.
The governor is proposing millions of dollars to go towards increasing the safety at railroad crossings across the state. Now, we all remember this summer when there was a terrible train derailment in Sheridan County that led to 4 deaths and dozens of injuries. And it was not the only major crash at a train crossing in mid-Missouri last year. Last year, across the state, there were more than 10 deaths at train crossings. Passive crossings became a huge concern for Missourians at that time. More than half of the train crossings in Missouri are those passive crossings that don't have flashing lights or those swinging arms to alert you when a train is coming. Governor Parson is proposing the state spends $35 million fixing the train crossings across the state. Parson's legislative team tells me this is not specifically targeting that Minden crossing that became infamous last year. The governor's office wants to work with local leaders to determine which train crossings to improve, but specific plans have not been made.
While the power of our people and the goodness of their character made a bad situation a little better this time, the state must be proactive and help prevent a similar situation again. That's why we're including $35 million to begin updating railway crossings to modern-day safety standards all across the state of Missouri.
And after that train derailment in June, the Department of Transportation requested $50 million from the state to improve crossings across Missouri. So this Governor Parson's proposal is actually $15 million less than what MoDOT requested. Reporting live in the state capitol, I'm Hannah Falcon, ABC 17 News.
Hannah, thank you. I mean, there was a deadly crash in Boone County as well at one of those passive train crossings as well. So this is getting some attention now in the state legislature. So, but transportation and infrastructure, that's just part of what we heard from the state of the state today. State workers also a pay raise. Governor Parson wants to see it done this year. We'll give you some details on that nearly 9% pay raise that he's proposing for this budget. It's coming up at ABC 17 News at 6. But reporting live here in the state capitol alongside Hannah Falcon, I'm Lucas Geisler, ABC 17 News.